G'day guys, welcome to the first online video that we're doing here. I'm going to start by recapping what I kind of want you guys to know and be across after the first 4 or so weeks. So obviously the first thing is having those 5 shapes of the major and minor pentatonic just under your fingers, straight away without hesitation. And in particular, when we talk about, navigating, let's say, a key center or something, I want to make sure that you guys can straight away kind of go to an E form or an A form of a major or minor pentatonic. And that's going to just give us a good kind of foothold and, a platform to kind of then explore the neck using the pentatonics. So why we're exploring the pentatonics so deeply is because they occur in music so often, so frequently. So if we have a lot to say, just purely using a pentatonic scale, then it stands us in really good stead to kind of move forward and explore sort of more complex harmony and scale material and stuff. But if we can have that foundation of sounding really good and having our guitars, our tone and our touch and our time, I think I spoke about that in our first workshop. If we can have that stuff, like the basics, nailed, then it really does set up a really nice foundation for us to go deeper into music. Okay, so the week 5 content that I'm going to get you guys to learn, further to that point, is there's a Robin Ford video that's posted up in the online segments, week 5, where he's just playing over an E kind of minor pentatonic vamp, and he's playing some really nice stuff. So I'm going to get you guys to learn up to 40 seconds of the YouTube vid. I just want you to start transcribing music, not writing it down. I just mean working it out by ear or by looking at the YouTube video, because all the stuff that we're talking about and all the stuff that we will talk about in the future is almost meaningless or pointless if you don't go out and work out music, listen to music, go to gigs. I mean, obviously you can't do that right at the moment, but you can certainly listen to music, right? So I want you guys to start having that approach with the lessons moving forward. It's like, okay, Tim's kind of brought up some content with us, and this is what we're kind of working on from a technical perspective or from a theoretical perspective, but I need you guys to kind of follow your own musical tastes as well. I mean, there's obviously going to be things that I can say, you should work this out, or you should check this out and learn some licks from it. But at the end of the day, you might be more into sort of heavy metal or whatever it is, which is fine. So what we want to do is we want to start learning licks and language in our own style and our own preference and our own way, and then contextualize it with the scale material and the theoretical knowledge that we will kind of cover in the future. But the bottom line is just to start working stuff out. So in order to start that process, I'm just going to say, learn the first 40 seconds of that Robin Ford video, and we'll talk about it next week. We're also going to talk about a couple of pentatonic patterns or exercises, really, that you can start applying to the shapes that you know. So one of those patterns would just be like a simple string skipping exercise. Okay, so if I was going to be in the key of G minor pentatonic, and I was going to play the, oops, That's just my E form of the G minor pentatonic. Now what I'm going to do is skip a string and then go to the preceding string. Or something like that. And just lastly, I want to touch on what's on your test. You can check the progressive assessment section, or the weekly topic progressive assessment section on Blackboard. From memory, you guys have to play the E form and the A form of the minor and major pentatonic, and then I want you to play all like the 5 shapes in sequence from a given shape. And then I think there's a little bit on sort of trying to use your ear to figure out what pentatonic you might have to use in a situation. Let's say you're jamming with a friend and they're just playing something, or maybe you get thrown up on stage and you have to play a gig and they start playing the song, you don't even know what the chords are, but they're like guitar solo. So we want to kind of start thinking about situations or planning for situations like that. So we just got to use our ear to discern what scale to use. That's it. Work on the Robin Ford video and start having a look at other patterns that you might kind of play over utilizing the minor pentatonic or major pentatonic shapes. Etc. Okay, see you guys next week.